Stilo can't get that to go.
Yeah, oh, how about that? Poked away, but Vanderbilt gets it back for Minnesota. Edwards, the three. And a 5-0 start for the Wolves.
We've seen a lot of Dylan Brooks in the past.
Didn't play in all 4 games, but he averaged the season before 28.5 per against Minnesota. And how about the start for Anthony Edwards?
Interesting matchup. Desmond Bain on Anthony Edwards is too.
Edwards for the long 2, and he connects.
I think that coming into this game, I think that Pat Bev knocked it out, so he's battling with Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson kind of in there.
Oh, Anthony Edwards! An answer flying early on here in Memphis.
What a start. Comments that were made about Chris Finch's coaching decision to keep Karl Anthony Towns on the floor, and Patrick Beverley for that matter.
Edwards.
That's another one.
And that one was big, Jim, because, you know, you had starters now on the floor, along with Beasley and Reed. Edwards. Whistle as he starts his drive. Count the bucket. He got into the shooting motion. There's the first miss from the field from Morant this game. Edwards in on the attack, and another @1 opportunity.
The teammates together at prep school in Indianapolis. Jaren Jackson has been on the scene for a long time as Anthony Edwards answers back. Up though.
3 years as an eternity for most guys now.
Especially whether you're like having to sit out. So
Edwards from the free throw line, and Ant able to connect.
Ant is just a star. Right. Exactly right.
Edwards. And Ant the step back 3.
Pass drive, just like that. That's how you do it. It's very difficult to take either one of them out of the game in a game like this.
Well, the good news is you do have the 2 days off. Edwards, man, is he cold-blooded.
Last 2 games, resting just some general aches and pains, ankle soreness. Anthony Edwards takes it right into Jakob Poeltl, and Ant scores. Really. 3 on the shot clock. Edwards makes his move, stops, up and over the top of Jakob Poeltl. And
Anthony Edwards very lucky a foul wasn't called there. Completely pushed Devin Vassell in the back. Wow. What
Edwards.
a take.
Yep, right to the cup for Anthony Edwards.
Was that powerful?
Vanderbilt just stuck his arm out and intercepted the pass. Edwards gets set behind the 3-point line and catches in the 3.
How about that?
3 points off turnovers.
Vandal makes some pretty incredible plays on the defensive end.
Jordan McLaughlin and Jaden McDaniels check in for the Timberwolves, and Anthony Edwards finishes with the left hand and 1.
That's Carlos Santana with the beanie.
Oh my goodness, okay.
That is rock and roll immortality right there.
Edwards, immortality from top of the key.
The jumper.
That 3-pointer ended Minnesota's 8-0 run. Towns finds Edwards cutting to the basket. And 2 more for Anthony Edwards, his first points since game. And Timberwolves fans have kind of had a front row seat on the differences of drop coverage, especially when you have... Oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards just hopped up. Edwards picks up the dribble, gets it to Towns. And now Towns back to Edwards. Ant turns the corner, turns it on.
Anthony Edwards, 7 for 7 in the painted area.
San Antonio's on a 13-2 run.
Yeah.
Edwards off the screen from Towns will hit the 3-pointer.
Yeah, Chris Finch had to bring Anthony Edwards back in the 4th.
Edwards lost the defense, did a little hesitation on the dribble. Looked like he was going to be content.
Found by Ant.
Edwards step back 3-point try. He hits it. He's got 32. Rebound. Minnesota starts the 4th quarter up 15 on the Spurs. Oh, what a crossover by Edwards. And the finish. A beautiful play from Anthony Edwards steps to the side and hits it again. He's got 4. Edwards is on a lot of those lists of
Yes,
under 20 because he came into the league so young.
Right, but there's a lot of guys that have been in that category.
2
He scores
more.
again.
With the left hand.
The Rockets just kept on fighting back. Cut it to a single-digit game, Minnesota had to hold on.
Oh, he got through traffic.
It's unstoppable.
Edwards had a lot of...
Well, you just heard Casey Johnson talk about the chemistry. I honestly think these two teams stayed past the trade deadline because they're so similar with their chemistries. There's Anthony Edwards with his first 2 of the night.
Ball in. They got nothing on that possession. An empty possession, their first empty possession here in the first quarter.
Anthony Edwards with a difficult finish into the body of Bradley.
I'll tell you what, that kid...
To deter, he didn't bite on that second shot bait, as so many players happen to do. Oh my goodness, that's the explosiveness you were talking about, Stacey.
Malcolm Hill's got to make a stand. I mean, he's going right at you. They want to ISO. They want to ISO right now.
Yeah, Edwards waving Karl Anthony Towns away. And he beats Hill to the rim again.
I tell you, they're going to have to get Malcolm Hill off because that time you saw the coach.
Prince cut. Edwards drives and steps through and scores and draws the foul.
I'll tell you what, if you're the Bulls and you're guarding Anthony Edwards.
Just had a season-high 17 earlier this week. Edwards, nice crossover, knocks it down. That's a tough shot by Anthony Edwards.
And once he gets himself going and gets, I'm telling you, Vooch has had an awakening now. He's been in the post a lot more, not relying on the three-point shot.
Speaking of relying on the three, there's Edwards again, his first knockdown of the night from outside.
That time you saw Vooch was open on that play. You might want to give Vooch that ball.
Oh, Edwards, the cross and the drive, and that big body is able to get another field goal. He's got 8 field rebound Towns. Flips it back. Anthony Edwards, wow, through 3 defenders.
I told you, boy, you got to make him shoot.
Everly in the air. Left it short. Rebound Edwards on the push. Edwards, freight train, fouled by DeRozan, and he finished anyway.
I'll tell you what.
Don't forget, it was a year ago yesterday where he had that huge 3-point.
Somebody should be running right now.
It is Edwards. Oh, Anthony Edwards, a big one.
That was nasty.
His first point.
You know, we always say to close out a game, drive home safely. Beep, beep.
Edwards knocks it down. The Bulls scored 4
for 3 off the back, ironing the rebound to Karl Anthony Towns. And defensively, you see Patrick Beverly harassing Desmond Bain early as Edwards pulls up, knocks down a 3, and then they put the size, 8 assists and a couple of blocks against Golden State, pulls the Grizzlies within 1 on his first field goal of the game. Edwards and the foul. Edwards took Beverly as well. He said, he's a dog, I'm a dog. Perfect matchup. McDaniels misses a 3, rebound Beasley. Reload, Edwards. Let's get a serious partner. I mean, they're down below 40% shooting after a very hot start. Edwards with a ball fake, drives, hooks, and hits. Edwards pitch ahead, stolen by Anthony Edwards. Edwards a step back 3, puts it in. Anthony Edwards can't move on the out of bounds because the ball never went in the basket. He moved from the P in Memphis to the S to throw the ball in bounds. Edwards for 3. That's a clear violation. To the different shot clock to game clock. Edwards spins and hits. 25 for Edwards. And then the grand leading third quarter scorer in the league, he averages almost 9 points per third quarter. He's got 5 in the period, and you're spoken soon about Anthony Edwards. Rob Fisher kills the deal. 116-106. The Grizzlies will get to 30 wins. They're only the third team in the league with 30 wins. Yeah, because, you know, like me.
Reed inside the arc, hands to Edwards, tailgated by man, turns the corner, gets down the lane, gets to the rim, and lays it in.
As always, I say this.
Did not let the game come to him. Gets left, then goes back right, fumbles, loose ball on the ground. Edwards recovers, hangs, and hits. Back-to-back buckets for the second-year pro.
And sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty. But
Anthony Towns, no D'Angelo Russell. Clippers missing, I believe it is now 10 players. Several rotation players. Edwards for three. Online all the way. Knocks it down 36% on the year.
We always talk about it going into halftime. That gives you a little more confidence coming out in the second half. And right on time.
7 threes here in the first half from Minnesota. And 58-42. Edwards gets downhill, scoops to the hoop with the left hand and lays it in. 12 for Anthony Edwards.
Which hand was that?
His left hand. Guard, as we have learned over the previous 4 years, reels it in. Edwards scans the scene, pulls the trigger on the triple. It is good. Anthony Edwards is good as well. He is 6 of 8. He has 15. Timeout in Brooklyn. Clippers head back out on the road, but do have a couple of days off before the game against the Phoenix Suns on Thursday. Edwards for three. It is good. 11 three-pointers now for Minnesota. Edwards, I do find the lack of scoring for the Clippers disturbing. 85-60, that's a court from.
I know what the quote is from.
By the way, James Ennis knocks down the three. How great was he? From down 20 in Minneapolis and won the game. They're down 13, a long way to go. Edwards for three. And it's one of those nights for Minnesota from distance. 14 triples. High, needless to say. Minnesota leads by 18. Under 7 to play. Edwards. And lays it in. He is very good. 26 for Anthony Edwards. A loose ball for the Clippers. 13 for Winslow, and turnover number 20. Edwards is a leaper.
But that's the game he's played all day. He's kind of just, he's here.
Towns. Pass it out. Edwards for three. And Minnesota hot shooting early. And timeout taken by way off the mark. It's an air ball. Edwards. That's good. Wow. 29-13, 2 per game. They make 14, so they're not great at making threes, but when they do, they shoot enough to really put you in a bad position, and the Nuggets defense is getting ripped here.
It needs to be more physical. The great about that play is Marcus Howard has been making his threes at a pretty consistent clip lately, and so the Timberwolves actually went to double team him almost. That gave Jokic the open look.
And Minnesota red hot from
December 15, 2016, guys.
Nuggets Nation has deemed it Yokmas, like Christmas, Merry Yokmas.
Okay.
December 15th. So that's how we wish each other that.
Talked about in the pregame presser. Live ball turnovers. Now Anthony Edwards takes a contested three, knocks it in. Wow, Anthony Edwards, he's having a few some switching on the perimeter. Edwards at the baseline, got it. Very patient for a young player, isn't he?
Yeah, and especially he's seen
that one. Nuggets try to get it out, and Jokic threw it away. And the lay-in is good. Jokic trying to run it up on the fast break. Edwards wants to square up. He draws Jeff Green now. He does, and he knocks it in. You know, he's only shooting 34 from a double-double. Now Beasley trying to get along the baseline. Corner three, and another three-pointer made by Anthony Edwards. Now Edwards against Facu. Edwards coming in, lay it up and in. Too big, too strong.
too easy of a straight line drive too. The help side's got to be there.
7. Been a good performance by Minnesota. Now Edwards over the top, and he hits another. Well, Anthony Edwards, he had a full.
Built their confidence, they got going, and to be honest, it was a little bit of a case of not knowing personnel as well as you should, because
oh my gosh,
Edwards, that step back right there.
Anthony Edwards, 120 to 101. Edwards still in, still firing, and he knocks in another one. Wow.
So games, that is a Miami Heat franchise record.
Jimmy Butler coming to trap.
Edwards gets 3 right back for Minnesota.
That's big. Towns made the right play. Jimmy.
Russell nearly lost the basketball. Edwards gets a step on Tucker. How did Anthony Edwards do that? Bulk of that damage being done in the fourth quarter.
7 times this year he's had 25+ points.
Edwards able to get around Adebayo.
Saw Kelly and room to operate. You see the collapsing defense of Miami.
Nas, no. Edwards able to find the rebound and drill it. And Miami is going to use it. Nas fell down. The Timberwolves fortunate to be able to get the basketball back. Edwards attacking and finishing. And an and 1 opportunity. The Wolves.
A strong suit. Like down 12 right now.
Edwards 3. Yes. Edwards taking the basketball away. He's got Vanderbilt and Edwards coast to coast.
Got to get back.
Cat, thankfully it was not. So both Bam and Towns with 3 fouls apiece, and Edwards with 3 more points. 20, turn it over off the inbounds. Russell thankfully gets it back from Minnesota. Edwards out in front of everybody. Anthony Edwards turning on the Jets for that bucket. Out of the corner, Edwards 3, and we are tied.
I love it how smart way.
Edwards, step back 3 for the tie, and we have a brand new game. Edwards 3, yes!
Unreal.
He's doing it all tonight.
Towns knocked Lowry up, and
That is short. Rebounds. The Heat do eventually come up with it. Edwards says, give me back the basketball, and he puts it up and in.
Interesting. Draymond is at the head there, dealing with D'Angelo. And there is Anthony Edwards.
Dynamic talent. Warriors see that. It's like, you know what? You're getting offensive rebound. Watch what we can do to you.
Look at Edwards. They don't normally get by Looney, but he has a burst that is uncommon. The #1 pick.
First step. Go to work. Put him in the basket.
Edwards and Cat, little 2-man game. Edwards getting downhill. Anthony Edwards.
See how quick he gets up? That jumps like he's got it.
Edwards missing from deep.
This is the offensive rebound we're talking about.
Going to launch another one. So
You give him that many opportunities, you're asking for trouble.
Looney is the quickest man off the ground.
Which he was.
That's what I'm just saying. I'm giving him full credit for that. You don't want Edwards to start to see the bucket be wide open because
Run in front of me and fall down a few times. Let me just hit a 3. You don't want to see angry Steph out here.
I'll tell you what, Edwards full head of steam. Look out.
You better turn around quick.
Watch.
Does it all.
Nope. No, that's a giveaway by the Dubs. To mention Minnesota, #1 in the league in points off of turnovers. So if you make a mistake,
No more motivation than usual.
no, that's, not a big deal.
Warriors in this zone again. Look for them attacking the middle.
Anthony Edwards for 3. He's not making that a jump shot. Going to push it back up to 20 and have some fun.
And it's interesting, Steph only shot it 6 times, but again, he's not really looking for his offense as much.
There's Edwards opening the second half.
You know what he's got in mind? Fits. And they're a really good 3-point shooting team.
JTA had that knocked away. Push ahead Edwards, and that's an easy one.
Okay, they're going to try and make a push here.
So Draymond Green had knocked knees and will stick to iron.
Here comes D'Angelo Russell again.
He's coming off a 30-point game. Anthony Edwards 3.
They're all on fire now. He's screaming on it.
Steph and Gary Payton, the final minute of the third. You don't want that. This is the team that is best in points off turnovers. Come up with a steal. The dunk by Edwards.
He's the only one. He got hit in the face again. He's the only one that knew where the miss was going. He just tracked it down.
Oh, look at Edwards behind the back all the way to the iron. Anthony Edwards has 37 tonight. This is where we talked about it as Edwards buries that three. Is that they've got Cat will turn and fire a three. And Beverly, he's been everywhere during this run. Anthony Edwards has a new career high. His offensive rebounds. Double figures, but defensively, going to slow down Edwards. There he is. He's got it now, soaring in to lay it up and in. It's just a well-designed play. He got 7
more points off of turnovers than any team in the league, and they have really hurt the Rockets this season. 2-0 against Houston, 2 18-point wins, and now they're attempting catch for Matthews. Now to Şengün, and a good start as he dunks it down.
Even better sign, the scouting report says Ren Matthews off the three-point line. He puts the ball on the deck and makes a great play, and even better to see Wolves, force them to have to skip the ball and make multiple passes.
Your officials tonight, Josh Tiven, Brian Forte, and Brandon Schwab. This Minnesota team this has been the best offense in the league.
Put it on before bed, and it just does its thing. My confidence blew up. Curology changed everything.
At Curology, we mix powerful ingredients prescribed by dermatology providers to create custom skin.
And ends up hitting and fouling Okogie.
A little unnecessary there for Matthews, but much better job of attacking with the purpose. A little bit of a contested look, but a rhythm look there for Knicks nonetheless.
Last time out, gobbled up 14 rebounds at career high.
Listen, you never score a point in a ball game and you get 14 rebounds, you're making an impact.
Little runner there by Christopher. The Rockets on a 9-2 run.
End up with those plays, and then you don't want to compound them, but you got to secure the basketball before anything.
Back-to-back threes after back-to-back turnover. Goodness indeed. And then Beasley ends up fouling Garrison Matthews with his rear end.
You do see that a lot with Matthews. You've got to follow him so tight.
On the cusp of the postseason. Their medical staff attending to him, but yeah, they were playing with 4 men against the Rockets 5 because Edwards was hobbled, bent over, and Minnesota on fire from 3 to start this third quarter. Made 11 in the game.
Got to be aggressive here if you're Tate.
Yeah, Tate will post on Edwards.
Monster centers are bringing the pain in the paint. Power forwards are coming in built like buses. Take caution, because we've never seen anything like this. You've been warned, the game don't stop.
Christopher with the shot clock winding down, air balls for 3, and that's a turnover on the shot clock violation.
Yeah, it kind of caught in between there, but I'm never going to mind a possession where you see Kevin Porter Jr.
No doubt about it. I mean, I think that's part of the reason they did it was to give some guys time on the floor.
Edwards hits a three. 41 times.
Made a bigger contribution than the 8. Oh. You can just see the speed of Anthony Edwards on that one. But the thing is, the Pacers, Halliburton just makes a dime pass as Washington is running, and Washington's defender never saw it. Pacers have to do better on the defensive end, but I'm telling you, that's a bad decision by Washington. But Goga has to find a way into the paint. Coming at you hard as they call him Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. And they picked up their defense. Yeah, they've really come out and picked up their defense. So I think this is terrific for the Pacers, for this young player.
Reed.
Now you got to get back, because this is what they do. They sprint out. I'm telling you, this is what you have to do. If you play against this team, when they get out, and they had...
Dave Brissett healed and Bataze, but then Chris Duarte goes down with the toe injury. Edwards.
I can see that one in the air. Now, even Karl Anthony Towns can shoot.
Edwards.
Him, I think you've got to almost run off to his left.
Edwards.
Yeah, he's really shot that 3 ball. He's shot it extremely well.
You saw his first double-double as a member of the Pacers, 15th this year, 20th in his brief career. Here's a step-back 3, and Edwards has hit 5 of them. To cut it to 2. Final minute of the third quarter.
Another three by Edwards, 5 in the quarter.
He's hard.
In for the first time in the fourth quarter, a 31-point afternoon.
Oh, I'm telling you, Ant-Man is a load tonight, Chris. That's
Now it's Stevenson guarding. Brissett's guarding Edwards. He goes inside, got there and scores.
That's part of the problem, because you're trying to guard it with a small lineup.
Jalen Noel. Francis Williams gets all the respect in the world from these young kids. But these Pacific Northwest kids, they all know and adore Francis. He is a legend. We're going to take you out of that and force you to have to make that pass in the first place.
Powell tried to cut between defenders, but Edwards with a tremendous pick and then goes the distance to lay it in and draws the foul. Anthony the Les Schwab replay. Russell a deep three, recovered out of there by Vanderbilt. Edwards with a fine move into the lane to the finish.
Didn't it get good at?
Norman Powell will leap into this one. He left it short, leaking out as Edwards. The 1-2 to lay it up and in. And Anthony Edwards scores in a couple of effort he had in the shootout with Trae Young, a win against Atlanta here.
The last time these two teams met, Kev, he had 26. So this isn't new to the Timberwolves.
Edwards strikes from long range. He's showing you. Blazers about rebounded Minnesota tonight, 23-22. Little bounces on the wing. Edwards this pick, 2-on-1 the other way to lay it in. Anthony Edwards into the lane to the glass. That was spanked by Malik Beasley. Jabbed and pumped ahead, 2-on-1. Edwards will catch and lay it in on the feed from Prince.
That's about the best you could do on that break, because it's...
Don't see that often. Now Covington will switch on him, and that leaves Smith on Towns. Edwards will heave the three and got it. That was impressive. Jackknifing the body away from the closeout. Take the lead with 8 seconds. Edwards looks at the clock with 5. Inside out lefty dribble. Into the lane to the glass. Look at the footwork. The 1-2 to the cup to lay it in. And the Blazers have 1 and 1 tip. And one of your most forceful and consistent perimeter defenders. Edwards outside the step back three. Got it. And a foul as Simons closed out and made contact. Night shooting 3 of 13, 1 of 7 from 3 for CJ. Blazers up 1, under 7 minutes remaining. Edwards has had no trouble shooting tonight. Now. Edwards forced on the double team. Don't reach. Here comes Edwards into the lane to the glass. Laid it in. Power move by Edwards. Well, he hit you with those 3 available to play. Strained left shoulder. Ant is trapped. Throws a cross-court pass. Deflection. And Edwards with the slam. And now Edwards comes up hobbling. Noel to Russell for 3. Vanderbilt the rebound. He's chopped down by Nurkic. And then the ball rolls right to the hottest hand.
Missing.
Okogie has been absolutely disruptive on the defensive end. Crossover, drive and score for Edwards. Anthony Edwards, just a strong drive right there. You know, from one side of the basket to the other, laid it in.
Very impressive.
Yeah, not too many guys can make that play. Jalen just made.
Rockets just needed that also. Edwards. As soon as I got talking about their poor three-point shooting, Edwards cans a 3. Another errant pass.
Physicality in Minnesota really.
Edwards. He almost hit his head on the rim.
My goodness. Defense has to create your offense. We got a young group who's figuring it out, but put it together there. Kevin Porter, the recipient again.
Edwards gets 3 back. So Towns has scored the last 7 for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Step back 3. Well defended and still goes through. His 3rd triple. Christian may have gotten away with an extra step. Great defense by Okogie. Gordon wanted to turn a corner. He didn't allow him. Then he turned it over, and then Edwards would throw on 3. That's good stuff there by Minnesota. For years, Minnesota has been amongst the worst defensive teams in the league. They look much improved in the first half of this game. Edwards and Towns.
Paying off here.
Tice harassed.
A couple no calls really frustrating the Rockets. Mentioned better coverage than going in with your 5.
11 second half points for Şengün. Edwards. He just came into the game and picked up right where he left off. That's his sixth.
I'll tell you that right now. Don't look at the score. Watch how they fight. Watch how they compete.
That pass was telegraphed. Edwards saw that coming a mile away. More points off of turnovers than any team in the league, and they have really hurt the Rockets this season. 2-0 against Houston, 2 18-point wins, and now they're attempting catch for Matthews. Now to Şengün, and a good start as he dunks it down.
Even better sign, the scouting report says Ren Matthews off the three-point line. He puts the ball on the deck and makes a great play, and even better to see Wolves, force them to have to skip the ball and make multiple passes.
Your officials tonight, Josh Tiven, Brian Forte, and Brandon Schwab. This Minnesota team this has been the best offense in the league.
Put it on before bed, and it just does its thing. My confidence blew up. Curology changed everything.
At Curology, we mix powerful ingredients prescribed by dermatology providers to create custom skin.
And ends up hitting and fouling Okogie.
A little unnecessary there for Matthews, but much better job of attacking with the purpose. A little bit of a contested look, but a rhythm look there for Knicks nonetheless.
Last time out, gobbled up 14 rebounds at career high.
Listen, you never score a point in a ball game and you get 14 rebounds, you're making an impact.
Little runner there by Christopher. The Rockets on a 9-2 run.
End up with those plays, and then you don't want to compound them, but you got to secure the basketball before anything.
Back-to-back threes after back-to-back turnover. Goodness indeed. And then Beasley ends up fouling Garrison Matthews with his rear end.
You do see that a lot with Matthews. You've got to follow him so tight.
On the cusp of the postseason. Their medical staff attending to him, but yeah, they were playing with 4 men against the Rockets 5 because Edwards was hobbled, bent over, and Minnesota on fire from 3 to start this third quarter. At 11 in the game.
Got to be aggressive here if you're Tate.
Yeah, Tate will post on Edwards.
Monster centers are bringing the pain and the paint. Power forwards are coming in built like buses. Take caution, because we've never seen anything like this. You've been warned, the game don't stop.
Christopher with the shot clock winding down, air balls with 3, and that's a turnover on the shot clock violation.
Yeah, it kind of caught in between there, but I'm never going to mind a possession where you